God bless you. God bless you, and welcome to another podcast. A simplistic word with Elder Dwight Kenneth Kirk. On today, everyone. On today, today I just want to give you a word of encouragement. I want to give you a word of encouragement. The one thing that Elder Kirk has been noticing and that I'm seeing a lot of, I have said this over time, but it's getting more now to where we are so busy fighting each other that we cannot find a common ground. Remember when Elder Kirk talks about denomination, I said denomination is separation. For people that are believing in different things, as I said before, I have, people that believe in the ancestors. I have people that believe more in the Old Testament than the New Testament. As you are seeing now, people are and have always been doubting Moses and things of that nature. We are constantly fighting each other. Our leaders that we're calling our leaders, they are getting into it with each other. We can't find this common ground so we can begin to build. And when I mean when we can begin to build, when we can begin to love each other, stop with all the separation and things of that nature. If we can say anything, we can say that there are a lot of people that go to the church. But now we are talking about, the bad influence that the church is having because, we talked about the tithes and offerings. We talked about, now that, the LBGT thing is going on. It always has been. There was never there was never anyone to say, well, this isn't right, then don't do this. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about the gay choir directors. You know what I'm saying? And musicians and things of that nature. It's so much, even on our jobs, we are fighting each other on our jobs. We're not getting along. It's just to the point to where we just can't find even ground. There's too much rhetoric. There's too much, like, as I said before, fighting each other. There's too much not getting along. There's just too much and the problem is that our older people are not helping our younger people. And our younger people really don't want to listen to our older people. And the reason that is because the way they see things now, they say, okay, you older people really allowed it. You didn't do anything to change it. So our attitude is we're going to change it and you just going to have to watch and see what we do. The word of encouragement that I'm going to give y'all on today is be yourselves. I told you Elder Kirk is simplistic. It's a simplistic word. Be yourselves. You have to strategically get yourself into position to improve. See, Elder Kirk started the podcast because God said the way Elder Kirk teaches is not with the church program. That's why you're not going to see Elder Kirk sitting in churches, because that's not the way God made me. He didn't make me to sit and take tithes and offerings. I don't have a gift for people to give. Once I get on the microphone, they just want to empty their pockets. No, that's not the way God made me. I say this to my kids a lot of times. I say, you got to stay in your lane. You stay in your lane, you'll be good. But once you jump out of your lane, that's when things go crazy. If you ever notice, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, but once you begin to rush, once you begin to say, oh, I want more, if it's not that time, guess what? It's not going to work out. Then you're going to get frustrated. what I'm saying here is, everybody, I know we want to do more. I know, we want to stop this police brutality. We want to get on this even keel. We want to love each other. We want to, but you know what? It's all in how we approach it. Go to work. Don't say nothing. Say, hey, what's going on? Don't talk about any of the issues that are going on. Don't do it. Don't overthink your situations. Don't. We have to slow down, everybody. And we have to, like Elder Kirk just said, we have to get a strategy to fix some things. That's all we need to do. Stop worrying about Trump. Trump's not doing anything. It's not going, whatever. I'm going to continue to say that to y'all till you start seeing. Just because he did this don't mean nothing. Nothing changed. Nothing's changed. Now, what is surprising me, I will say this, because I will give respect where respect's due. Back in February, they here in state of North Carolina, the legalization of weed has been making some progress. I'm like, wow. Honestly, blowing my mind. But I don't know. This April, it started in February, still alive, still going, so something might happen. And I'm not just talking about, smoking it. There are some sick people that do need this. Pain, medication, everything. There has to be a strategy, everybody, for everything that's going on in your life for it to get better. For your life to get better, you have to get a strategy. And you must, please understand this. There's going to be something to come and knock you off the horse. But guess what? Get back up on that horse and keep going. Oh, Elder Kirk, you don't understand. Oh, I understand. I just had to put the van in the shop. $800 and some dollars. Oh, I understand. And that wasn't planned. That's not in the persuasion. If anybody knows me, I always say if it's not in the persuasion, I don't deal with it. It has to wait till it's time. But that has to be dealt with. Please, get a strategy for your situation. Okay? All right, y'all? Now, this is what I mean when I say be yourselves. The way you are made, that's exactly who you are. For some people not going to like you, some people are going to like you. That's just the way it is. Don't try to change who you are to make someone else happy. That's not the way it goes. If you can understand anything about when you go to a church, when you go to the church, and I'm talking about a person that has no idea, things happen when they go there. You are given a set of rules to obey. Come on now. You're given a set of rules to obey, and this is how you improve as a person. Now, I need you to understand something. I know you're saying, well, I was a wretch undone when I got there, and God improved me, and I'm so grateful. Please understand this, everybody. I taught this some years ago. We always say, I got rid of the old man, and now there's the new man. And I always say, as long as you're in this flesh, it's always lurking. It's always there. If you have anger problems and you go to counseling or whatever the situation may be to get that under control, guess what? You still have anger. It's just to the point where it's not affecting your life where you can't get ahead. Be who you are. Do not try to make someone else happy. You understand? I think you might not be getting me. This is what I mean. I heard a person say some years ago, they said that a person had asked them to help them with ushering. It was in the ministry. And the person said, okay, sure. That's not my, what I do. That's not, what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll go ahead and help you. That person said they did it for about 15 years. And the beginning was, I was just supposed to help you. but everything felt on, this person leading this auxiliary, but the auxiliary was just supposed to be for a minute to give you a hand, and you spent 15 years doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing. You understand? God bless you, everyone.